Okay. Hi, folks.
Hi.
Let's just see if I'm live.
I'm blind because I don't have my laptop yet either. I'm like blind.
That's all right.
But look what I brought.
Nice.
My tub of all the mail. Look at you're on here. You're in here many times.
Yes. I love it. Hey, Dee. Hey, folks. I'm going to sprinkle out a few places here.
Yay.
Yes. How is everyone tonight? Hopefully, folks are doing good.
I can't believe, I mean, you know how it goes. All day long, I was like, I got plenty of time.
Oh, I know. I do that same thing. And then you're like, oh my, I don't have no time.
Then you're like, Michele, where are you? Then I'm getting a message from Amanda. Michele.
Are you hopping on?
Right. Well, let me go grab my laptop so that I can turn my camera down and see
Okay.
comments and all that fun stuff.
Yay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Hello, folks. How are you? Hey, Debbie and Dee. Hopefully, folks will continue to hop on here for a little while. We are having some ATC fun. I have a question for y'all. I'm gonna change my I need your input. So for Zoe's boyfriend Elliot, who I want to have a card for him. Tell me which card, since I can't find a baseball player. He is a baseball player. And actually, he got accepted into a college in Wisconsin to play ball with them. And he accepted that. So he is a baseball player, but I don't have a baseball player card. So do you think I should do like Al Capone? Just Coca-Cola, because it's just, or a race car that says 15. Y'all tell me which one. He's 18 years old. So which one do you think is the best card for him? His name's Elliot. So part of me is like, wasn't it like Elliot that took down Al Capone?
Yeah, Elliot Ness, right?
Elliot
Is that the name?
I think so. I think that's right. So
I'm not good at that stuff, so if I know it, he probably does.
So I've got one for Coca-Cola, I got one for race car. Yeah, I don't know. And then he's gonna get the little gnome. I'm not sure which one to give him. I don't know. Either the harvest one here, or he's gonna get the maybe I'll give him the leaf guy and give my dad the harvest one, and I don't know. I've got, this is Mom's with the little sunflowers. And then this one, this is Dad's card with the $100. And then this is my sister's card, which is Elvis. Debbie says, hi, Michele.
Hey, I'm just now getting it shared.
I need a tiebreaker between the race car and Coca-Cola.
Oh, light.
So y'all help me out. A little tiebreaker.
Oh,
These are my ATC cards that are going to be place card holders for Thanksgiving. And so they'll go at each of the person's place. Not that we have like assigned seating, because we don't, but we all sit at like, we tend to sit in the same.
Yeah, I think that's pretty normal for families, right?
Right, just like the same chairs.
That is really clever, though, doing the ATCs for that.
So I thought it was a cool idea. And then we can just like, you know, write a little like, this is what I'm thankful for you or whatever.
Oh.
And
Well, I ain't trying to bite that off before Thanksgiving. That is a great idea, though.
well, you know, it's one thing when there's 7, it's another thing when there's like a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, between my kids and their spouses and grandkids, I think I've got, I don't know, somewhere between 16 and 20.
Wow.
I have to.
It's always fun though. I love it. I would love fixing Thanksgiving for that crowd. I always love to cook big. Like when it used to be that I used to do it here and it was Ted's family and my family, you know, it was like you say, 16 of us. And it was fun. I'm getting down to the end of my stuff. Homegirl Creates. I love that name. Hello.
Oh, hey, how are you? Thanks for hopping on, girl. I'm always afraid I'm going to say your name wrong. That's why I don't ever say, I just call you homegirl. She came to my store when she was traveling and popped in and said hi to me, which is always
Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah, it's so much fun when that, it's special when someone comes in and says hi.
She's laughing.
She doesn't, I don't even want to attempt because I'm just not sure and I don't want to.
Hey, Kelly. My friends are hopping on. Good to see you. Dee is in the house. And Debbie is in the house.
She voted race car, I see.
Yeah, Debbie voted race car. Dee voted Coca-Cola. All right, I need a tiebreaker here. So for my niece's boyfriend, Elliot, who is 18, do I do the Al Capone card for him, the race car for him, or the Coca-Cola card for him? I've got 2 votes, one for Coca-Cola, one for race car.
I slipped away. I just remembered I had this from Dee from our group.
Oh,
adorable.
Yeah. Yes. So Homegirl says Dion calls me adorable.
Yeah.
Well,
I want so is it Adora? Because I was gonna say Aurora, and I was like, that's not right. I don't know.
Okay, I've gotten 2 for race car, so let's just go with the race car.
My vote counts for 4.
Yeah, I guess because you said race. Did you say race car? Is that what you said?
No, I said Al Capone.
You said Al Capone. Like one for each of them.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I have some customers that I truly enjoy visiting with, and one of them was just in, and that's why I'm befuddled and don't have my stuff. I'm gonna blame her, poor Jan. Adora. Okay.
She gets all of the Adora. Okay. So now we've got 2 more for race car. Hey, Lisa. So we're gonna go with the race car. I started to say we're gonna go with the lease car. I can't talk and think at the same time. Clearly,
This is an Amanda.
More glue.
Look, I got all my band stickers. I always know that's from Amanda.
Yeah. That is a fun fact, Callie says, fun fact, race car is spelled the same forward and backward.
Now, do you know what the name of that is? Like, I can't ever remember there's a name for that kind of
name for words that are done like that. I don't know. I can tell you, I probably do not know.
It's
I
my daughter Hannah, her
good
name
at-
is spelled the same, frontwards and backwards.
yeah, I'm not very good with knowing like or remembering what you call those things like that. I know there is a name for them though. I do
Yeah.
know that they have a term. I have to find my other glue. What did I do with my other glue?
So what kind of glue are you using? Is that some of the pen art?
Art, paper glue, and I know I have another one because I have already pulled out one because I knew this one was getting low.
You put it right where you'd know where to get it to, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I'm really good at great places. I'm extra good at it. Oh, there it is. Sitting on my desk.
Look at how organized your stuff is, and look at my desk. There's stuff everywhere.
Oh, girlfriend, my stuff is not organized. It is a hot mess. Oh, thank you for sprinkling the love. That means so much, Dee, to me. Thank you.
Oh, Lisa knows. Smarty Pants knows.
Anadrome.
And
I guess that's how you pronounce that.
yeah, I didn't try that either. Just
Anadrome.
I like
Pronunciation is not my strong suit either. I tend to I'm good if I can just pronounce like regular.
right.
I call it good.
Just good old everyday.
Right, everyday English. Because sometimes everyday English catches me up.
I am wanting maybe this. Pretty sure I have like I want to do a man, like I think I have a man's head somewhere, like a face, where I could do the David Bowie makeup, the Ziggy Stardust, the lightning.
Oh, nice.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be.
And of course, we
I
have.
love when you're like, I think I have. Well, so it's like I know I have a playing card that has a baseball player on it, and I have been through these cards, these antique cards of mine, like 5 times looking for it.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I've seen it. I know I have it. Like,
Where did you get your vintage cards? I've looked and I've never come across any.
I got them off of Etsy.
Oh well, I haven't looked there.
Very, very reasonable. Very reasonable. Like very reasonable.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. And I bought a whole bunch. I got like a lot of them. You know, like
Uh-huh.
it is a lot, but like they're sold in lots. You know what I'm talking about. And it was very reasonably priced. I felt like it was. I've lost my scissors. No, here they are. The ones I like. Oh,
I forgot I had ATCs in here. This is
it's a nice surprise.
yeah. I'm glad she put her info on them too.
That's gonna be my problem is like on these, like where am I gonna put that? Because I don't want to cover the back up because I picked the back because of, you know, based on things they like or whatever. Like my sister, like she used to love Elvis. I mean, it's not like she doesn't anymore, but like when growing up, she was all about Elvis. Like in school, in her art class in school, I think everything she ever did was if she had the freedom to pick what she was gonna do, it was gonna be Elvis. Like,
That's neat.
it was like if it was a painting, a drawing, a pin, life size, like paper mache, it was gonna be Elvis. Like, so she literally made a life size Elvis.
That's neat. When I was in middle school, we had to do an album,
Hmm.
like paint one. We painted it for the prom, for the freshman prom.
Oh, cool.
And the year that was, I did Shaka Khan. Do you remember that album where she had her hand? Yeah. So that was really, really easy because it was just, like it was done in chalk. So it was very easy. So then I ended up, she put me on a project with somebody that was doing the Madonna album that was out at that time. And so I ended up getting to do two. But that was really fun. And I remember when I had moved away. I was probably married, and my mom was like, I think it's time, Michele. Like she made me throw out my Shaka Khan because it was in her garage, in her storage. She was done storing that.
I would have been like, no, I will take it home. Hey, Teresa. Like, that's my Shaka Khan. That's on my album.
That's my Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. You know how that song.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
That's too funny. Debbie says, I'm back.
Who's back? Oh, Debbie. Hey, girl.
One girl, I agree. She's like, wouldn't it be cool if the word for spelling a word forward and backward was itself able to be spelled forward and backward? Like, there is a little bit of like, that does make a lot of sense. Like, yeah, that.
Now, you're with your people when they say stuff like that, and
And you're like, yeah.
yeah.
Makes like, why is it not? Like, like, why didn't they come up with a word that was that?
I'm still looking through supplies.
You have to wonder, like, who comes up with words? Like, I don't know.
Well,
Like, they just like put down in a room and be like, oh, well, this is gonna mean this.
doesn't everything have its root in Latin or something?
I'm sure it does. But like, what would they do? Just get in a room and be like, okay, things that are doing like this, so we're gonna call them this. Words that are spelled forward and backwards, we're gonna call them. I don't know. It just fascinates me sometimes to think that, like, who came up with that word?
Yeah.
And why that word?
I know I used to drive my parents crazy with the why. Why?
But why?
Why?
Mr. Callie's like, Mr. Webster. Mr. Webster is the one who did that.
I remember asking a lot, well, what is it made of? Well, what is that made of? Well, what is that? My mom would eventually tell me God. And I would say, well, who made God? And she, she was like, oh.
Like, just drop it already.
Yeah. I think I just about have things maybe settled here. I think I might be ready to start. It's only 22 after.
That's right. We've got plenty of time. Mr. Webster, Miss D Macara D, where are you at,
Oh
girlfriend?
my gosh, that's whose envelope I was rummaging through getting stuff for.
Yes. Girlfriend been on a cruise, and she's still on the cruise, I think. I don't think she's due back yet. I think she's probably still somewhere in the ocean. Like,
I just realized that my stickers here didn't match. Okay.
thank you for sprinkling the love. So where are you at now? She's probably like middle of the ocean. I'm in the middle of the ocean. Here's my longitude and latitude. This is how you find me.
So when I got your message earlier, so these are my confessions. These are my confessions. I was like, my customer was checking out, and I said, oh my gosh. I was like, I am supposed to be live right now, not at 5. I had the time change thing. I don't know. It's just,
I know.
I will go on forever and not ever have that mess with me. And then all of a sudden, I don't know how to tell time.
I do the same thing. I am spreading deluxe paste. It's a pen tart product. It's called deluxe paste, and it is so glittery, shiny gold. Can y'all see that? I know it's kind of hard. Oh, there we go. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. It is so beautiful. And I put it through this piano paper. So I get this like little dots. Can you see those? It's kind of hard. I know it's kind of hard. Can you see the little dots?
Yeah, I can see them now. That's what you did the other day with Lisa too.
Yeah.
I like it with the gold. And Lisa had commented, and just think each of those are notes. Like that's a song, part of a song got on there. That's so cool to me.
The gold deluxe is beautiful. It really is beautiful.
So Adora, I think that, I might have to reach out to her about a little mini event.
Teresa, enjoy your company. She's like, I got company. Be like, come back later. I'm busy with my ATC friends. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You guys make yourself at home. I'll be back.
That's great. Y'all watch these ATCs. They're fun. But these are going to be my Thanksgiving place cards. I'm actually not having Thanksgiving at my house. I'm going over to my mom's, but I'll take them over there. And they'll go over there with me. And I was like, where did I put my ribbon?
I just think that's so special.
Callie is like, y'all some groovy chicks. Adora says, that's what I would tell my peeps. Don't just hang out with me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some scissors.
Thank you, Callie, for sprinkling.
Some groovy chicks.
I like to think I'm cool, even though I'm probably not. That's okay. I like to think it.
I,
When you get to a certain age, you just are like, I just want to be cool again. That's all. That's all.
when I was probably in my early 30s. I was going, me and a girlfriend were going out. Well, she was still single. I was obviously no longer single. And
Mhm.
I don't know, I did something. She was just looking at me and I said, I used to be cool. And she said, yeah, I remember.
Hey,
Yeah.
How are you? Good to see you, girlfriend. How you been? I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. See, I try to be cool, and then I say something like that just totally takes all my coolness away. Because
The
he's like
month of Sundays.
a month of Sundays. Be like, yeah, she not that cool.
But it just kind of depends on who you're with because I'm not sure. Like sometimes I think those old sayings are funny for the most part.
I get it, honest. I get it from my grandmother. My grandmother used to have all these little sayings that she would say, and I don't know. They just stick with you.
Yeah, they do. They do. They just become.
But I most of the time say them wrong because I just, the words come out wrong. And so, like, the month of Sundays usually doesn't, but like, I can kill a two stones with one bird quite often. I do that quite often. Like, oh no, gee. Well, I'm glad it's not COVID. So that's good, but 102.7 fever, that is no bueno. That is not good. I'm sorry, girlfriend. You'll have to keep me updated and make sure you're getting okay. I'll say some prayers for you that you're feeling better really soon because that's dangerous. That's reaching dangerous territory. Go to the doctor. She's like, I love when the old sayings are off a bit. Well, you would love mine because mine are often off. One guy at work told me one time, for somebody who says all these old sayings, you certainly say them all wrong. You say them, I heard he didn't say it quite like that. He was like, you say them more wrong than right. And I'm like, leave me alone. Like, that's my specialty.
And isn't there? Then you should have quipped off some old saying about perfection. You know what I mean? Like, but got it wrong about perfectionism.
Callie. Oh, but gee, we got prayers all the time. Um,
Oh,
yeah, it is a big deal. You need to go to the doctor. If you haven't already, go to the doctor. Please, girlfriend, go to the doctor. Um, Callie's like, you're a bad A. If you can kill stones, but that poor bird. Yeah, the poor bird. I feel sorry for that poor bird. That poor bird. That's great aim. I don't have great aim. Me and my aim is terrible. I tell the story about my neighbor. He's not my neighbor anymore. He moved, but he had these chickens and they would like free range chickens and they would come over in my yard all the time and free range over here instead of over his yard.
Free range over here.
Which
I don't
is
know why
fine.
that struck me as funny. Oh,
Which was
okay,
fine.
sorry.
Except for one of the rooster was mean as it could be. Like, I mean mean. When I say mean, I mean mean. Those ones you sent me, they are so adorable. I am in love with them, Callie. Callie did the I sent her some stickers, and actually I haven't even posted the stickers I sent her. And she sent me pictures of her ATCs that she did with the ones I sent her.
Oh.
And they are adorable. I never got eggs from his chickens that roamed in my yard. Like I never got eggs from his chickens. Ever. And so but the rooster was mean. I mean mean. And like he would chase me across the yard and like, try to spur me and stuff. And my neighbor would, he knew about it. He knew how mean his chicken was. And it was freeloading chickens. And so anyway, so he brought over this bucket one time, a big old bucket full of tennis balls that I was supposed to throw at said chicken when it was chasing me. And I'm like, I probably couldn't hit the house with one of those tennis balls.
That was mighty neighborly of him to give you a bucket of tennis balls when his
let alone
oh my gosh,
that I'm running from my life from, and and like try to hit him with one of these balls. I had balls all over the yard. Do you think I ever hit that chicken with a ball? No.
Oh my gosh, that is just hilarious.
But I'll tell you what did happen though. I had a border collie. His name was Dakota, and at the time, and he was very protective of his mama, like super protective of his mama. And I went out with him. He didn't have a leash. He didn't know how to walk on a leash. He didn't need a leash. He won't go leave his mama 5 feet to do anything. And so anyway, I should say 5 steps. Anyway, I didn't see the chicken in the yard when I went out, and he was there, and he comes after me, and Dakota and him, he didn't kill the chicken, but he sent the chicken home. Obviously, in their walk home, when he took them back home, they had a conversation because that rooster never stepped again in my yard. And obviously, Dakota got through to him like, "You're not welcome here." And so it wasn't long after that I heard his wife yelling in their yard, screaming. And then the chicken was like, no more. So,
Yeah, she probably put her foot down.
yeah,
Did
like
you see what Callie said?
chicken balls.
If you missed, yeah, you guys are hilarious today. If you missed the call, you should have grabbed a bird.
I know.
You guys are great.
So, but yeah, it was, yeah, that was the rooster in me. That thing was mean.
We've never had, like, it's illegal for us to have a rooster in the county that we live in because we're basically city.
Oh.
And
I guess they just make too much noise.
yeah. but I mean, the hens make just as much noise, but they're not illegal.
Right.
But when my husband would get, like eggs from fertilized eggs and then try and, like raise them from that
Mm-hmm.
for some stinking reason. And then, they would, there'd end up inevitably being some roosters and stuff. And man, I would start going crazy. Get them out of here. I don't want them around here.
Right.
They need to go away
I'm
because
done.
they start to get really mean to the girls, and I don't like that.
Like, yeah, that rooster, he was a mean thing. Like, not friendly, not one bit.
I need my ink. I'm gonna go get my ink.
I agree, Kelly, far out. I mean, I know it's nice to have fresh eggs, and I love fresh eggs. Don't get me wrong. They're delicious. But I don't want to have to deal with the chickens to have the fresh eggs. I'm like, I can go to the store and buy fresh eggs. I can go to the store and buy fresh eggs. And so,
I would not have chickens if it weren't for my husband, because I wouldn't deal with it.
yeah. I don't want to deal with them either. I don't, the smell, it's just the whole deal. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
So I was going to say that everything that I'm playing with here came in packages, came in either some of our boxes from the ATC mystery box or the ATC event.
Nice.
And so I haven't had to dip into my own stuff in forever. Which is, I mean, I basically stopped buying it.
Yep. That's the good thing about the ATC mystery box is you get so much stuff that you don't have to worry about going and buying anything, and you have the creative outlet that allows you to just create. And the challenge of doing it with what you get in your box. And I think that is the awesome part.
Yeah. I like that. That's the part that really challenges me. I mean, a lot really challenges me. But hey, that really challenges me too.
Right.
And I like it. Because you get to where you kind of create with all the same stuff.
Mm-hmm. You do. You kind of like buy a few things and then you get stuck in that. And then you're like, the same colors, the same, and this way you don't know exactly what you're going to get. And then you're challenged to overcome that.
Yeah. For sure. I'm just learning. I learn every single month.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, I cannot even tell you how happy I was when I walked out of the house and my box was in the mailbox that day.
Oh, I know. I was so upset. I was like, oh no.
I had gotten a notification that my package was returned, and I was just like, no. But then my mailman, the number was wrong, but he knew it was for me, and he brought it to me anyway.
And you're like, thank you so much. I'm sorry for all the bad things I said about you.
Yes, that is exactly right. It's true. I can't lie about that. That is true.
For all the times. So I was like,
quit your whining and give me my package.
Right, exactly. I like this one, but I don't think I'm gonna do that for. I think there's a better one for her.
There needs to be something back here in the back.
Oh, thank you, G. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Callie says all my mystery package leftovers are all in their original packages. I have also been using some of the leftovers from my mixed media mystery boxes back from the Jane and Jill days.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes, Callie. That's what, look, can you see mine? I don't know if I have it where you can see it. But like
everything.
all of it right in my tub. Is it you that was telling me to do the tub? Somebody in the group was saying, because I was saying I didn't know how to organize it. It may have been you, Callie, saying, do the tub.
Maybe. I need to figure out a way to organize all my stuff. Maybe I'll do the tub thing too. Also.
Yeah. Have you noticed how, I don't know. I don't remember what I was going to say. Honestly, I started to say something and then I was like, ooh, that's pretty. This piece of paper.
Squirrel.
Yes. Maybe you shouldn't have skipped your afternoon dose, Michele, of medication. Oh, Lord. All these little bits and pieces. So much fun.
Yeah, they are. Sorry, I'm reading this thing. I'm trying to find one that works.
When we started here, I was very antsy, and I think it's just kind of the nature of like having 45 minutes, or you know what I mean?
Right.
And
I will say I'm not good at doing it in 45 minutes.
oh, I've never finished one ever. I mean, maybe I have finished one before. I don't know, but I kind of at first I've kind of stopped trying because I feel like I would make decisions that weren't good, if you know, or that weren't exactly what I wanted.
Right.
So I was like, it doesn't matter. It's okay. I don't need to finish in 45 minutes.
It feels like it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, and when it's not an all day thing, you know what I mean? When it was like we were doing it all day, it kind of ran a little long, so it made a little sense.
Right.
Now that it's just like we do these smaller events and then just like you and me on a page together, that it doesn't have to be 45 minutes. Like,
Right. I agree. I agree, friend.
like don't complicate life. Don't make life harder than it has to be. Right?
Yes.
I need to make that card for myself. Don't complicate life.
Yeah. I need that reminder a lot. So I kind of like these old fashioned girls with the ACDC guy, the guitar player.
Oh yeah. A party without cake is just a meeting.
And yeah, that could be an email.
Right. Hold on tight and pretend it's a plan.
I do that every day.
Exactly. Like that's my life right there.
Right? Just like me shoving that customer out the door. Take your stuff and go. No, I did not. I didn't really, but I mean,
You got to go. Like you ain't got
yeah,
to go home, but you got to leave here.
right. Exactly. That's my husband say. He says that all the time when he's ready for people to leave.
Right.
Get on, get to getting, get to stepping.
My husband Albert said that to his sister one time. She was out
Yeah.
visiting, and she could visit a little longer than like when Albert was like, "Well, it was very nice to see y'all."
Yeah.
And she's just like sitting there, like on the couch, and he's just like, "Wow, it's very nice to see you." And I was just like, "It's just," and I looked at her, she looked at me, and I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, "Did he just basically say leave?"
Yeah. I think everybody in my family is just used to my kids because or used to my husband because he will just straight up say, "It's time for you to leave. You've been here long enough. I don't care where you go, but it's time for you to leave here."
Right? He's like, "You got to go."
I mean, the kids and close family, they're just used to it now.
Callie says she prefers the frequent mini parties over the all day long ones. The all day long ones are nice and fun, but
That's
they
good to
are
hear,
like
Callie.
hard to follow all day,
Mm-hmm.
And then you feel like you need to because you don't want to miss out, and yet you got like stuff to do.
Yeah. I always felt like I was tied to the computer,
Yeah,
sharing people into the group and, just.
right. It says, I have a list: paper, fabric, sticker, paint, wood, ribbon, button, lace, music sheet, book pages, etc. A list for what? I mean, you make a list of all the things you have?
Oh my gosh.
Would
No,
be
you don't.
interesting. Like,
I don't know if I can be that organized.
ah,
I'm
so
shocked.
I know I couldn't be. I would be like, now I could see like maybe having a bin, like a small bin. Yeah, it's a big commitment. It is a big commitment. I could see like having a small bin of each one of those things, and then you put like your paper, your fabric, your stickers, your paint all in those. Like I have a bin that has my stickers in it, and they're in individual little boxes inside. You have one of those, Michelle. In fact, I saw you have it. That's why I was like, I gotta have me one of those.
Yeah, those are I have two of those now.
I'll probably need another one.
Yeah. And when they go on sale, like I can't even remember what they want for one that's not on sale, like 40.
Oh, they're really expensive.
It's
Yeah.
so stupid. They're like $15 on sale.
Yeah. And they have them on sale all the time. So
Right.
guys, if y'all get one of those bins from Michael's that we're talking about, like do not pay regular price for them because they literally have them on sale all the time. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And I mean, I have two, and originally I thought I'm gonna put all the red stuff in the red, all the green stuff in the green, all the yellow stuff, and that did not happen. That
Yeah.
did not happen.
I just got the white ones because I was like, that's not I do kind of sort them
But
like, like animal ones in one and people and I have another in for people because I have way too many people.
I
Uh,
have, yeah, I have it. I have kind of like that, like floral, black and white. Yeah.
yeah, the different ones for the different things.
Yeah. I have
But
a lot of Alice in Wonderland and I haven't ever done anything with it. And it's silly because I I don't even I wouldn't even say I'm a like the fan fiction fan, you know.
right,
But I love the art and I love the like the fan art and stuff like that, and that's why I love it. And that's why I have it, but I haven't
right.
done anything with it yet. But I figure I will.
The real hot crafting ladies got their own snap-on trucks. What? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. They are our snap-on trucks. I love it, Bob. Yeah, we do. I actually have a big old snap-on, like, true, like, tool thing in my garage that is my dad's. My dad used to be a body mechanic. That's what he did for, his whole life. And he retired and he had no room for it. So it ended up making its way out here in my garage. And it still has his tools in it. And so I could take that over.
I have a rolling toolbox in here, and then I worked at Textron Aviation, so I had one there. You had to have one,
Right.
but my husband took that one over. But the one I have here, I don't think it's like actual a Snap-on name brand, but they're
Right.
really nice.
Yeah.
Better
Yeah.
than
It's
little
really
baby wheels they put on craft cards.
His is huge. I mean, it's the size of a car in there. Like,
Oh wow!
I mean, it's tall, it's big, it's wide, it's long, it's huge.
I bet you could fill it.
I'm sure I could. Sure he would not allow that. I could see me asking him now for that. Like, Dad, can I take over your tool chest? I mean, he comes out here every now and then and go to just open it just to like look at all of like pull out the drawers and he's got it all organized just to look at it. And it has a cover that's over it that it's made for it. And he just comes. Oh, what am I doing? He comes out here just to look at it. Spend
Well,
time with his tool chest.
I mean, that's that's a lot of years of I'm sure it took a lot of years to get all that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of years. I mean, he was the body mechanic his entire life. Like that's what his father did, his brothers did, like, you know what I mean? And he started as a young man doing that.
I'm kind of cheating. I have to. I really want a dude's head for this card. I'm not going to get that idea out of my head, so I'm kind of cheating and going into my own stash here. Okay, now we're talking.
So,
When you say auto body mechanic, do you mean like auto body repair, like painting and
yeah.
fixing cars? Yeah, that's
Fixing
what.
cars, like when you wreck them.
hmm That's what my ex husband, my daughter's dad. That's what he does,
Yeah.
and he loves it. He did that when we were in high school. Like he went for that.
It's just he's done it his entire life. It's the only thing he knows. I mean, it's not really the only thing he knows, but it's the only career he's ever had.
It is nice to have somebody like that in the family.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I've told many people that I just thought, you know, because my dad just could do could do so much. I just like, you mean guys don't come out of the womb knowing how to, you know, build things and stuff? You
Right.
mean?
It's my dad. It's exactly the way he does. He has a workshop now that is, I mean, he's had a workshop for years too, that is wood workshop, where he builds all kind of wood stuff and
Yeah.
tinkers in his garage with in his workshop. Um, he has a workshop that was, I don't know, years ago. Don't you just love it when you're like sitting down in your studio or you're somewhere and like just for no reason, like no one has been over there, no one has touched anything, just something decides just to like jump off of a shelf or fall. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like okay.
Yes.
Hello.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, I'm like,
Something just fell over there. I mean, it was just something small that's just like ding that landed on the floor. You heard it hit the concrete floor because I'm in my basement, which is unfinished. And so the floor is just concrete, and it
uh,
I heard it hit the floor, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't see it, but I heard it. I'm like, okay.
hello.
Hello. Don't know who you are that's visiting me, but please just go on your merry way. You see the light, go for it.
Okay. Now, do you guys think I can remember the lightning bolt? I'm pretty sure that it's red and blue, right? I'm gonna cheat and look.
Oh, the David Bowie?
Yeah.
I think so, but I'm not sure. Like, I've seen it so much now that's just in black and white that I honestly don't know the color.
Okay, it's mostly red with just a thin blue line. Okay. I always think I don't know if that's what it was in the song Ziggy Stardust, but that's always what I think. I don't know if that's
That Doris is when them chickens snuck in, obviously. Callie says, whenever that happens to me, I say, hello, Jesus. Yes, hello, Jesus. You're just checking on me,
oh.
making sure all is right with the world. Well, we built this house, so nothing bad has happened in this house. This house has no history other than the history we've created here. But and on my property up above my house, because we kind of like cut into a hillside and built the house, and so we're on just nothing but a hill. Anyway, back up behind my property, on my property, but behind my house is two grave plots. Elijah and Elvira Brown.
Huh.
That's who's buried up there. And I don't remember him. I remember her. Her and her son. They would walk from here into town to get their groceries. And at the time I worked at the grocery store that they would come to. And I remember her and him. Her son. Now Elijah is her husband, not her son. I don't know what happened to her son. I guess when she passed away, I don't know. He was special needs, and so I don't know. He had like, of course, at the time, I don't think it was like a diagnosed thing. Like no one ever heard of, like when I grew up, we never heard of people who had autism. You know what I mean? It was just they had, you know, a mental issue or whatever, but it was not diagnosed as autistic or anything like that that I ever remember hearing anybody talk about. And but he would have been diagnosed as like autistic. Hey, Grace.
Hey, Grace.
And so
Callie, but you don't know what's beneath.
you don't. So when we hear bumps and things like that, it's like it's either Elvira or Elijah Brown visiting us, saying hello.
That's funny.
Their home place was actually on our neighbor's property, not on our property, but on our neighbor's property, and it had burned down or something, and they had tore it down. So but actually we did. We didn't bring flowers to it, but by the time when we moved in here, there was lots of trees down all around it, and you know, because it's in the back in the woods, and so there was like a lot of tree damage around it, and we cleaned it off. We cleaned it up. We cleaned it off to where you could see it's not like there's no headstone or anything, but they're like little placards that are there in the ground. We cleaned that off so you could see the placards and the stuff. And so nobody visits them. There's actually a right away on our property to get up there. I don't know why it's on ours because it's so much easier to be on the road behind our house to get to them. But actually on the land plot, you can see where that right away kind of comes up the side of our property and up there to it. But we've never had anybody visit it. So it's kind of sad. And so we just clean it up so that you can see where it's at. So here are my place cards for Thanksgiving. My little gnome. My dad says, follow your heart.
Aw.
My mom says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Oh, no, that's Kelly's. That's my sister's. Elliot says, believe in yourself. Do what you love what you do. That's my mom's. And then Zoe says, we are fearless, independent, and original.
And that's your niece?
Mm-hmm. And then Zach says, keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable. And then Ken says, you can never have too much happy.
So this is going to sound maybe weird, but will they appreciate your cards? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I just love that so much. I think it's so cool that you're doing that. And I don't know.
They usually enjoy what I give them. And so
yeah.
If they don't tell me that they don't. So that's cool. So, you know, that's one of those like you're like blissfully like, you know, when you don't know something. You don't have to know everything. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know people in this community more understand stuff like that than, say, your average
Yeah,
Joe. It's been my experience,
I agree. It's,
which is fine. I mean, yeah, like you say, I'm sure that I'm sure that they appreciate it. I probably didn't word it correctly, but you know,
they probably don't know everything that goes into it, but that's okay. That's all right. They don't need to,
yeah, yeah.
And so that's how I look at it. It's like you don't need to, they don't have to know all the details.
The only other thing I wanted to do was outline.
And so I kind of picked the cards based on them. So, um, it's not so much the front of the card as it also is the back of the card. And my mom's is a little, I couldn't find one I thought she would like. So I just picked like this little winter scene for her. My dad has the $100 bill because he's always like, well, that'll only cost you $100. Not that he ever collects, but like if you're like, Dad, I need a favor, he'll be like, that'll only cost you $100. And so there's his $100. I told you about my sister, and then Elliot's a race car because I just couldn't find the baseball player. So I don't know if he likes race cars, but 18-year-old boys like cars. So, and then Ken is like some sort of a battle thing because he likes like old, like old battle things, like battlegrounds and like the Civil War reenactment stuff and the not that, but Revolutionary War reenactment stuff is what he likes. And then there's I'm like, that's not right. And so and then Zach, I did Angry Bird because he likes to play his games. And then Zoe, I did Paris because she's going to Paris in the spring.
Oh,
She's gonna go and skate for Team USA in the Theater on Ice thing. So, it's not only the front, but it's also the back. Maureen says, I would really love that at my place on the table.
yes. So cool. So thoughtful. I don't think any of my family's watching, if they are, don't expect it. God. It's not gonna happen, guys.
It's not gonna happen. Well, like I said, it's easier when there's 7 versus when there's 17 or 20 or 27. And you're like, yeah, that's a lot.
I just started last year doing ornaments, and I had been wanting to do it, and I just hadn't done it. And finally I was like, you know what, the reason I haven't is I'm putting too much thought into it. So I made enough ornaments, and then I put every ornament in a bag, and I said, okay, everybody go grab a bag.
Nice.
And then you guys can switch and trade and do what you want.
Thank you, Adora. See, I like to do stuff like that. I like to I usually paint ornaments, and I'm very specific. Like this ornament is painted for this person, and this ornament is painted for that person. But I would love if my family would just do kind of something like that. Like, okay, grab a gift and then either steal it or, whatever,
Yeah.
negotiate it. I even heard so a woman was like, me and my family, she prints off Santa dollars.
Oh.
And then everybody, I guess it's like friends and family type thing because it's a big crowd the way she described it. It's like 50 of them or something.
Wow.
And she prints off so much Santa dollars for each person. I think it's like $250 of Santa dollars. for each person, and then it's like an auction,
Oh my gosh, how fun.
and bid on the present, and I'm like, "That sounds like so much fun."
Yeah. Yeah. One year we did where everybody put in, so we drew names, but it was also like a white elephant. So you did draw someone's name, and on the name draw thing you made like a Christmas list.
Mhm.
But so when you got your gift, then you basically had to decide whether or not it was for you, and if it wasn't for you, who was it intended for? Because it was my just immediate family, me and my husband and our kids and our
Right.
kid-in-laws.
Hey, Carol.
That was super fun because everybody got it right. Like everybody knew which gift was intended for each person, and I just remember that making me feel really good that my kids all knew each other well enough to know.
Right. To
You know,
know, like, this is really this one. And so we have a friends and family group that we every year we get together and we do sort of like the I don't know what you call it, dirty Santa or I don't know, whatever. There's millions names of them,
yeah,
like where we steal a gift.
yeah,
And it's like everybody puts the gifts in the pile and you don't know who brought what. And you just like, when it's your turn, you can either steal a gift or you can open a gift. And it's gotten to the point where everybody just does the open a gift.
oh no, no, no.
All the gifts get opened, and then we steal, maybe, but
Oh,
it's also, like, you kinda know, like, "Oh, this one was sort of intended for this person, and this one was sort of, like, earmarked for that person," and
yeah.
we need to switch it up because it's gotten kind of like
Well, I'll tell you what, man, it is cutthroat. My husband's family, like we plot, like we sets a family. So my husband is one of four. We have four. It's a lot of us. And
Mhm.
let me tell you, if somebody has something, then it will get to where we're like, okay, well, I'll steal it. That'll make it on its second one. And then, figuring out, okay, then my youngest one is next. So then you steal it. That'll lock it in. And then I'll get that for you. And that'll lock that in. And then we'll trade. Like,
Right, and then we'll trade. You're scheming to get what you want.
yeah. And
Uh,
I don't know, that may not be good either. Like, it might be time for us to do something and change it up to where we're not all doing that too. But
mm,
all of the families kind of do that over there now.
right. Oh, that's cool, Bob. Um, I forget my distress ink stuff. I forget all about having them. I have them in a thing here, and I hardly ever pull them out. I don't know.
Really?
I don't really have the distress ones. I just have ink ones. I don't have the Tim Holtz distressed inks.
I don't think it matters. Like I used my IOD inks that I had for a long time, and then I've got the Ranger archive ones too
Right.
because I found a whole bunch of those on sale.
That's always good.
Yeah.
I like a good sale. I like a good sale.
What kind's your favorite? The kind on sale?
Right, exactly. The kind I get for the best price. Yeah, I got these on sale at Joann's, like on clearance, and these are the little ones that I have, like these.
Oh yeah.
Dewdrop, multi-surface,
Like
shopping.
I'm not familiar with those, but I'm sure that they work just as well as anything. You
Yeah,
know?
it works. It works pretty good. They do work pretty good.
I
But
think that sometimes people get hung up on the brand of things. I
um,
try to make sure everybody knows.
whatever is the cheapest.
Yeah, don't let that keep you from creating.
Right, exactly. Like
You do whatever. I think I would use a Sharpie on the edges or a crayon, or you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be, you can do
right.
whatever you want if you want that look.
Yeah. I probably should do a little bit on mine.
I'm just totally at this point kind of just continuing. I'm just outlining.
You look for the permanent ink, yeah. I think these are permanent. Anybody doing anything fun tonight? Or this weekend? I know it's Wednesday, but the weekend is close enough. She likes Ranger Archival is permanent, but the oxides are not. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But I think that, okay, so there's the ink, and then I know that there's a difference between like the distress oxides and the inks. I watched a YouTube video on it from Mr. Holtz, but I don't remember the difference now.
Right? That made a difference. I liked what that did to my cards.
Yeah, I like to use the color ones too, like in the archival, like I have, you know, it seems like more colorful. They're more vibrant, like the yellow, and
Mm-hmm.
the oxides are a little more, I don't know if muted's the right word or not, but they tend to kind of.
These ATCs are handheld, and my hands are messy enough just with the glues. Yes, they are.
The
Yes,
inks are
they
all
are.
permanent. Which he was doing the thing where you spray it with water, and how it was about how one of them separated and one of them dispersed, if that makes sense. I'm sure I'm not using the right lingo, but one of them like fanned out and the other one had the water dots, which I'm guessing from this that maybe that would be the oxide. It was interesting. It was probably, 2 o'clock in the morning or something. And I don't know.
When you're wide awake.
Yeah, and I'm just watching old Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to use one of these.
I like that. I like that. That added a little something something to my cards. I like that.
It's crazy how much it adds, isn't it?
It is.
Heck yeah.
Molly says she loves watching him. He's an amazing teacher of his products. That's why his products are so successful, honestly. It's like,
I think that he literally sets trends. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And tomorrow, Grace will be live in the Chele Belle's Creative Sanctuary. I don't know what time. She sent that. She sent her thing, and I don't know. I have to go back and see if I can find that.
I can look real quick and see.
I know she sent it because I saw it, and I even saved it on my computer upstairs, but I don't have it down here. Hold on. Okay. So she is going to be on at noon tomorrow. This is Central Time, noon. And then her friend, is it Michele with the vintage daisy? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. I was wanting to say Stephanie, but it's Michele.
Michele with the vintage daisy at 12:45. And then at 1:30 is Cheryl with Mama P's Crafty Creations. So that's the Thursday lineup. So that will be exciting to watch that.
I don't know if we're ready.
We're ready.
I just did look at the clock and I'm like, oh, wow. Time flies when you're having fun. It's dark out there.
It's dark outside now. Oh, I love that. I love it.
We got Bowie. I want to say this guy's name is Amos or something. That the guitar player.
I think so.
And then, of course, I left the King showing for Freddie. But
nice. I love them.
I have been saving those that you send because they're so cool, and I felt like I had time to kind of play with them.
Yay. And so here are mine. Now, this is a combination of yesterday's and today's. And so this is my dad's.
Awesome. Awesome.
My sister's.
Oh.
This is Zach's. He's a little bougie in that he loves his Starbucks, and so we I don't want to say we make fun of him, but we laugh about how like he loves it. It is I don't think we don't think he loves the drink as much as he just loves the like I'm walking around with the Starbucks cup.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
So that is cool, and so we think it's a little more of that. This is Ken's. I put a turkey on his because he a turkey. This is my mom's.
Oh, I like that one too. They're all so cute.
This is Elliot's.
Nice.
And then this is Zoe's. And so
are you going to make one for yourself?
I didn't make one for myself.
How are you going to know where to set?
The one that doesn't have one, I guess.
Yeah. You need to make one for yourself that isn't a real ATC, but that's like on one of those big flashcards, put diamonds all over it, put a crown on it.
And crowns on it and be like, this is the queen.
What this is?
Anyway, I'll get pictures of these. Send me pictures of yours.
Okay, I will.
Can I pay y'all to stay an extra hour? Oh, I'm so glad, Kelly. I'm glad you had fun. We'll be on again sometime soon.
What day is this for you, by the way? I meant to ask you that.
I guess this is I kind of had a break in the days of my gratitude, and so I've gotten off my track.
Oh, girl, you're doing great though.
This would have been what is today's date? The 15th?
Yes.
So it would have been day 21, but my last day I have written down is it was day 11. So I've been live a couple times. So I guess I'm on day 13. But we didn't really talk about the gratitude that we're grateful for.
Oh my.
So, but I'm grateful to be here with you today.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
grateful
grateful
for
to be here.
the ATC mystery box. I'm grateful for all my friends out on Facebook.
For sure. I mean, I'm so grateful to be on here. Friday, I'm supposed to be out of jail.
I
So
know. Girlfriend.
I'm snatching up these links real quick to put in
Oh,
here.
yes. Yes, the ATC mystery box is open for anyone who wants to sign up. It is a monthly subscription box, but we have our group. You get a box. It has like all kinds of different stuff in it. You saw some of the stuff that may be in it, may not be in it. And then Grace's box, we're opening on Friday in the private group. We have the opening box we create in the private group. We have workshops in the private group. And so the community is an awesome community that we're building there. And then there's another opportunity. You want to tell about the other opportunity, Michele? So I'm not talking the whole time.
The gift opportunity.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. So between now and December 18th, you can purchase 3 months. New members, it's for new members, 3 months, and you can gift it to someone, the creative in your life, and they will get January, February, and March's box. And there's a little bit of a price break too there for that gift. I think it's like $11 or
It's
$12.
like $11, I think.
So it's a really good gift.
Mhm.
Gift yourself, gift your friend, whatever, and they won't have to worry about paying for it, and they'll get 3 months on you.
That's right. You're part of the group. They'll be part of the group. They'll get the 3 boxes, and it'll all be part of their January box. So you can give it as a Christmas gift, and it still be a secret.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's a great
If
way
you're
to
in the
try
group,
it too.
I'm sorry, I talked over you.
No, I was just saying it's a great way to try it too. If you're like uncertain
Mhm.
about trying it and like what we're doing, it's a really good way to try it, and see if you like it. No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead with what you were.
I was just going to say that it's only for group members, but we've opened up where you can purchase previous boxes as well. It's very, very, very limited, but um, if you come in and you're like, oh, I seen some of the cards made with October's box, and I really would like to have some of that or something, then if you are in the group, you can purchase previously curated boxes.
Yeah. Callie says, or you can ship to yourself and each month give one to a different person. That's right. Or keep for yourself. That's right.
That is, yeah,
You can
that's
do
good.
that too. And so, yeah, that's an awesome opportunity. So come join us in the ATC mystery box. We would love it.
Yeah, we have a good time in there.
We do. I'm going to be live next week in there on Tuesday with my workshop.
Doing your tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Grace's mini event tomorrow. You're live in just the group on Tuesday, and then I have my mini event Wednesday because Thursday's Thanksgiving.
Right.
So,
And you have Chris Hunter and who else?
I have Jenny, and I can't think of her last name, from Ugly Glass and Company.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a KC girl.
Okay. Cool.
So, W Stash.
Great. All righty. Well, we're going to say bye for tonight, and I will see you all. We'll see you all. I'll be live tomorrow evening, probably. I'll be live tomorrow evening on my page. We'll be painting something tomorrow. And so since I got my ATCs done tonight, we'll be painting something tomorrow.
Bye.
So we'll see you then. All righty.
Bye.
Well, bye everybody out in Facebook land. You think y'all can maybe come up with a schedule to share? Oh, yes, we can probably do that, Callie. That's a great idea.
I think that's something we said we needed to do.
It was. But great idea, Callie. And yes, we'll do that. All righty. Y'all have a good night.